I see the Center for the Study of Race, Politics, and Culture as a vibrant hub of research and activity. We work with artists, community members, students, faculty, and staff, exploring how race shapes the world around us, and of course, how that impacts the way we see ourselves.
You know, the heart of this place has to do with, intellectual thought, and it has to do with expanding our ideas and notions around race. It has to do with expanding our ideas and our notions around gender.
CSRPC is a critical part of the life of the university because it is a space for people to come together to think and learn and debate issues around race and racism that are critical to both our academic study but our everyday lives. There isn't a similar space like that on the campus.
I think it's always a space of joy. Sometimes, obviously, we talk about really deep issues, so it can be a space of pain too, but it's also a place where we can all kind of come and exist both through healing and just laughter and joy. So this is really important for us to be able to not only have these conversations but build this community, but it's really important that we just get the space to be here.
In most spaces, margins exist, and the university is absolutely one of those spaces where you see margins all over the place, right? And I think that the Race Center has really been intentional about creating space to uplift the margins.
Each year, CSRPC usually hosts a set of residential fellows, dissertation fellows, and also artists in residence. Each of those individuals sort of is able to use CSRPC's resources to explore their individual projects, and ideally, those individuals also work together to collaborate.
CSRPC has always been behind me as an artist and as a writer. They have provided me with resources. They provided me with exhibition space. They provided me with space to be able to share my writing with the community here and the larger Chicago community.
We have different panels, we have different TED Talk type discussions, film series, and then just spaces for people to really consider these issues and have space to think deeper about these problems.
So I think that one of the great things about this place as an educational kind of stalwart space is that it continually pushes the envelope around, making us think about and consider history, making us think about and consider our role in this contemporary space today, and what we need to do to make the world a better place.
We're an intellectual community, but we're also a community of care, but also a political community.
Ideally, what the center does is bring everyone out of their individual silos that they otherwise would be a part of.
The center is a shelter, a place for often the most marginalized folks on campus to greet, meet, and gather together.
The impact for me has been really critical to my transition into graduate school. The center has really facilitated my progress, and that's been really critical for me in ways that now as I'm finishing, I really realize and recognize and appreciate.
I have been able to grow from doing this work. These projects, these residencies allow for that individual growth and also growth as a kind of community and collective.
And this space is one of those spaces that just really got behind me as a maker and believed in what I was doing and could see the logic of what I was doing, right? And what I continue to do. And they have made just a tremendous impact on my experience as a writer and an artist in Chicago. I wouldn't have been able to get as far as I've gotten if it weren't for them.
The center has taken a huge place in my life. It's become a site for me to do my organizing and my thinking. It's become a place for me to better understand Chicago as someone who is not native to this place. The center has become the location from which I do my life's work.
This has been not just a job to me, it's been a community of friends, a community of thought partners, an opportunity to continue to be a lifelong learner and student myself, which I love, and I feel like I can be a part of thinking about issues that mean something to me and be a part of creating programs and events and opportunities for other people to be engaged and challenging institutional racism and homophobia and transphobia and wealth inequality. Like all these things that are very important to me get to be a part of my job. So I'm very grateful for that.
It wasn't until I started working with the CSRPC that I was able to really gain a network of support, gain a network of people that I can really come to if I need anything or if I just want to be with people. And I think it is the strongest community that I have at this university, and I can say that a lot of other people feel that way. I think it's just a really nice place to be, especially if you have a marginalized identity.